As Aiden Hill said yesterday, it'll be nice to have most of the regulars on the ice tonight as VGK closes out the preseason. Hill and the Golden Knights looking to get their rhythm together, their timing, their chemistry, all of that, and to focus on the final details. It's the final dress rehearsal. That's tonight. We've got more ahead on this WTF edition of Locked On Golden Knights.
You're Locked On Golden Knights, your daily podcast on the Vegas Golden Knights, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
And good morning, everyone, from Las Vegas. Tony Cardasco and Chris Golick. Thanks for making us your first listen every day. I am a longtime sportscaster, a marketing consultant, and the host of the Believe in Vegas podcast with the guest this week, NASCAR driver Ross Chastain, who's right in the hunt in the NASCAR playoffs. Chris, the owner of Silver State Cards and Sports and the host of the Hockey News Collectibles Show with the one and only Chris Golick. Coming up ahead on today's show, we'll have a roster update, and also WTF Day is finally here. What day is it? It's October the 3rd.
Game time.
Ooh, that's right.
90s Bulls.
Now catch us each day. I went with the Mean Girls approach. You can now catch us each day on the Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network. Tune in 1 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday, SSSEN. And you could find it on YouTube TV or also on Cox Cable Channel 77. And we are brought to you today by FanDuel. Go to FanDuel.com. So, Chris, tonight, final dress rehearsal. We should see most of the VGK regulars in the lineup tonight that we are going to be seeing against the Kings some 5 days from now. Hard to believe that the season is here. VGK plays the Sharks this evening. Another game against the Sharks. We've got Shark fatigue. It's the third time in the preseason, for crying out loud. I mean, for real. Third time in the preseason. This is the rubber game.
Preseason fatigue.
Preseason. Yeah, next year, just 4 games. We are so thankful for that. San Jose and the Golden Knights, they've split the 2 previous meetings. Again, score does not matter in these exhibition games. Aiden Hill is going to be between the pipes tonight, and he'll cap off the preseason, one in which goaltending, for real, has been the least of the worries for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, defense and goaltending have been okay. Some mistakes here and there, but so be it. It's preseason. And I'll push back a little bit. I think tonight's score does matter. I think the Golden Knights are going to want to go out there and, first of all, a good 60-minute game. Second of all, good chemistry, good passing, good exits, good recoveries, good reloads, et cetera, all the thing Coach Cassidy talks about. And then third, the score is going to be important. I think the Golden Knights do want to win this game somewhat handily. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to go out there like that Sharks beat reporter and said the Golden Knights should win this game by 3 or 4 goals. I don't think that's the right thing to say, but definitely the Golden Knights, I think, want to show that they are a Stanley Cup contender, and it kind of starts tonight. I know it doesn't count for anything, but this is really going to be the biggest preseason roster we'll see, and I think I'll kick off the interesting things for me that I'm looking forward to tonight is what's the power play going to look like?
That'll be interesting, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't look as shoddy as it did in the last game or a couple games back, 2 games back
they had
in Colorado.
I think Joe Fleming was on the point there. Relax, they'll be fine.
So back to Aiden Hill. He played half of the game against the Kings, and he gave up the 1 goal on 13 shots. And then he gave up 2 goals on 15 shots to the Mammoth, and that was in the VGK overtime victory, 3-2. And that was the last action, though, for Aiden Hill, September the 25th, a week ago. And so he's going to need some more repetitions to get back into the flow.
I think Coach Cassidy is managing the preseason well. He talked about it in yesterday's presser. Most guys need 3 games. Some guys need 2. And it's about the reps. It's about the repetition, getting your game legs back and everything. And Aiden Hill, I mean, listen, I will give a ton of credit in the world for Aiden Hill and how he has progressed as far as his health and his appearances throughout the last, 4 seasons going back that far now, I believe, or 3 seasons, the Stanley Cup season. Every year it goes up. It went up even from his 21-22 campaign, I believe, with the Sharks. So every single season since joining the Vegas Golden Knights, Aiden Hill's regular season appearances have increased, 50 last season. Can he get to 55? We will wait and see. I think he will probably have a stronger share possibly as far as the Olympics when that comes, more games and everything. So there might be some more fatigue, but if he still puts up a 50 spot for appearances, good on Aiden, and how that transfers to the preseason. Give him a couple of games and get to work.
So who are some of the players that you would like to see tonight on the ice that need those special reps? They need more repetitions. Will defenseman
Holtz.
Jeremy Holtz, more Holtz and more Holtz.
Holtz.
Oh my gosh,
Give him a letter.
Season of Holtz. Give him the letter. Give him the C tonight. Who cares?
Give him the C.
So will defenseman Jeremy Lauzon, will he be in the lineup tonight? He was on the ice at practice the last couple of days. I'd like to see him and Korzak on the ice together. And then still no Pavel Dorofeev.
This is
got that minor tweak injury, and I also
concern.
want to see, and I want to see Colton Sissons on the fourth line, and will Marner be back on the top line with Jack Eichel? I'm protesting. I don't, Jack took the night off the other night. I don't want to play tonight.
Yeah, but Jack did have an important role. He was going to the suites, meeting with first responders and things like that. So he was doing something more important than hockey. So there you go. Everything you said, Marner back on the top line tonight. I would love to see Lauzon and Korzak getting game reps out there. I would like to see Sissons on the fourth line in his natural spot and everything, and just see how everything looks. This is, like I said, this is going to be the dress rehearsal. You might see, again, not knowing what's up with Dorofeev, but tonight might be a 100% lineup of what you could see on Wednesday night, pending any any more tweaks and changes between now and next Wednesday. So it'll be a fun game at the Fortress tonight, and it'll be a musically inclined game as well, and it'll be very interesting at the Fortress tonight.
Yeah, the one thing about Marner and Eichel, and we've talked about this ad nauseum throughout the summer and after the Marner deal, was that with those two together on the top line, it's going to take a lot of the attention and the focus off of the other lines. And the one line that could really step up, we saw it the other night, but of course, Eichel wasn't on the top line. But as the season progresses, Carlson, Smith, and Stone could continue to make some noise.
Oh, there's no doubts. I mean, you know what Stone can bring. You know what Carlson's scoring upside is. And Riley Smith is actually the one who is interesting to see how it works out. Not because I'm concerned about Riley Smith, the player necessarily, but Riley Smith as a second line left wing doesn't make me feel that great either. I mean, it's, back in the Misfits days, fine. Okay. That's a different situation. And I just look at Riley Smith as more that third line defensive shutdown type of player. Now, on the flip side of that, that creates a mismatch opportunity. Carlson and Smith are both excellent defensively. So you can put them out there against, and Mark Stone as well. I forget you mentioned Mark Stone in that same sentence. So you can put them out there against other teams' top lines who, in turn, might not be as strong defensively and as strong a two-way players. So, which then will ease the pressure of the third line of Tomas Hertl and when Dorofeev makes his way back. And Brandon Saad, I think he had 3 shots on goal the other night too. So the Marner effect up and down this lineup can be felt no matter what Coach Cassidy does, whether it's loading up on the top line, tiring out the other team's top D pairing, or spreading out Marner and Eichel to come at you in waves. So Coach Cassidy's, while he's got it a little bit easier this year, he also has his work cut out for him to maximize the most out of this roster. I think it could change night in and night out.
It's kind of funny to me because the tagline, anytime you talked about Carlson, 200-foot player. Well, they've kind of changed that. High hockey IQ guy. Now they've changed it there. And the line that he's on now, high hockey IQ. Now, defense has had, when you talk about the defense, they've had it's been a rotation of a hodgepodge of a lot of different players, right? And I think Cassidy wants VGK tonight to be hard on the pucks, continue with the forecheck, and I'm sure that he wants the top liners on defense to more or less tighten things up.
For sure, yeah. I mean, listen, it's been a long, cruel summer as far as Jack Eichel and his contract. And do we have a love story happening with Marner and Eichel out there, or is there going to be some bad blood? We'll see.
Well, it's going to be fun. VGK still needs to shed 8 players by opening faceoff on Wednesday. 5 players placed on waivers Thursday. We'll tell you who they are next, right here on Lockdown Golden Knights. The NFL season is here. Is it ever? We saw a big upset, Niners over the Rams last night. And FanDuel is making sure that you are ready for kickoff with a can't-miss offer. Right now, new customers can bet just $5. And if that bet wins, you'll receive $300 in bonus bets. And I love to use FanDuel however it fits in for the Sunday games, Thursday-ish game, whenever, Monday Night Football,
2
all
Monday
that.
night games.
Double headers on Monday nights. Okay, that's another episode. Player props, building the same game parlay. You have so much fun. You could jump in on the live action. Raiders in action at Indianapolis on Sunday. The Colts are -7. The Raiders and Colts total is 48. It's quick. It's easy. The best way to add a little bit more spice and energy to your Sundays. So, are you ready to play? Download the FanDuel app today by visiting FanDuel.com to get started. That's FanDuel.com to place your first $5 bet. Welcome back on Lockdown Golden Knights. Wow, final preseason edition.
Let's go.
Wow, I can't wait for this. Has this preseason dragged on for you? Because it has for me. I can't, it feels like it's been like forever. And next year,
just one Eichel appearance, 2 Marner appearances. Like, yeah, let's go.
It's not been fun. And the games they've not been fun. As much as there's hype around, oh, it's been so much fun. What a great game. It's preseason, number one. Number two, like, who cares? I'm like,
Mammoth game was cool. Mammoth game was cool.
Okay, overtime. Yeah, a little bit here and there. It should be a lot of fun against the Sharks tonight until Ryan Reeves enters.
Oh, I forgot about Revo.
Oh, yeah. He had a dirty hit the other night. People want him suspended already. One player not on waivers yesterday, Cole Reinhardt. That's my guy. I said at the start of camp, watch this guy. He's someone to watch. Cole Reinhardt will still get cut probably between now and the opener. But 5 players were placed on waivers yesterday. You have Dylan Coghlan getting choked up thinking about it. Cole Schwint, Raphael Lavoie, Tanner Lazinski, and the player I thought would be a cut in the last round of cuts, Jacob Megna. Sorry. What becomes of these players now reassigned to Henderson? Will anyone take a shot at any of these players? Do they have that sort of value?
Yeah, I mean, listen, back to Reeves, they should have known he was trouble, but he filled a blank space in their roster for a hitter or something like that. But I mean, listen, with the players that were cut here on the Golden Knights, there's no surprises. You knew Coghlan was going down. Megna was just a matter of time. Cole Schwintz, I think he's someone that the Golden Knights do value. You saw the number of games he played last year. Lavoie is someone that I like. I don't know how his development's going to be right now as far as making that jump. I believe he's a 25-year-old, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of that do or die moment for him. And then Tanner Lazinski, remember, he had that real good training camp last year, and he couldn't parlay that to a job, a regular job with the Golden Knights. I don't know if he played at all last year with BGK or not much at all if he did.
So Reinhardt, back to him. He was really banging in that game on Wednesday night and probably got the attention of Cassidy because he liked the physicality, I'm sure, right? 25 years old. He appeared in 17 games with Ottawa last season, had a goal and an assist, and could be a good role player, 13th or 14th man, I believe. And maybe he beat out Lavoie. Maybe he beat out Raphael Lavoie, who they had high hopes for going into camp.
The battle definitely will be in the American League to see which one Reinhardt or Lavoie is going to get, an early look, depending on not if, but when the injuries do happen, because, well, it always does happen. But again, another 25-year-old, 18 NHL games, 1 goal, 1 assist with Ottawa last year. So, Reinhardt, what's he going to bring to the table at the national level? I don't know.
So 5 of the 22 players waived on Thursday were Golden Knights. They filled up most of the waiver wire. So what do you have, 24 hours there? If they're not claimed,
it's something like that. I think it's 24 hours, and then it's a twofold scenario. One, if someone claims one of these players, and sends them to the American League, that resets the waiver again. Means they have to clear all the spots, and the Golden Knights will also have a chance to reclaim one of these players should, let's say, Ottawa wants Cole Reinhardt back. If they take Cole Reinhardt and try and send him to the 67s, I believe is their American League team, and then if they want to do that, then the Golden Knights can basically take him back and send him down to Henderson.
One of the players that was claimed, there haven't been very many players claimed.
There's not many claims.
Well, Phoenix Copley claimed by Tampa after he was waived by LA. Well, what if VGK wasn't in this hunt for Hart, and they needed another goalie? Would you have taken a shot on
Copley? I don't know. I think I'd rather let a player like Lindbaum learn between the pipes versus taking a flyer. No pun intended with the Carter Hart connection there, but yeah, no, Copley. He had a moment and it's kind of gone away, and now he's just trying to stay in the show, so to speak.
One of those VGK, one of their shows or somewhere, I had heard last couple of days, Akira Schmidt has not complained about anything. Well, why would they say that? Why? Because he knows that this whole wave of Hart is coming. I mean, for real. Think about that. Oh, he just goes out there and he doesn't complain about anything. Well,
what's he going to say?
What would he have to complain about other than the fact that he's going to be banished?
If he says something, they might take away his locker room access.
He might be in Tahoe by the end of the season, the way things are going.
Yeah, no, we don't want Schmidt to get his locker room access taken away. That'd be terrible.
Yeah. Waivers. So, again, a player is offered up to all teams before that team, can take a look before the team, again, that put him on waivers can place the player and send them on into the minors. That's basically it. Those 5 EGK players are going to be reassigned to the minors, to Henderson. If a player's picked up, then the team picks up their contract. So they assume the contract. I know someone had a question. That's why I was pointing that out, Chris, because that's how that works. So if a player is picked up off of the waiver wire, then the team that picks them up, they assume their contract.
Lazinski is we're stretching a little bit, but Lazinski might be the one to watch. Well, he's 28 years old, so he's experienced. But you look at his last 2 years in the American League with the Lehigh Valley, the Phantoms Flyers organization, 44 points in 49 games. Then with Henderson, 41 games and 37 points. So again, he's not someone I don't think anyone is going to say, we need a fourth liner here. Let's get Tanner Lazinski here. But other teams might look at him as the first man up, where VGK is going to bury him probably in about the third or fourth man up. So that's about the only player that That's
the only one you think that someone might pick up.
Maybe, and Lavoie's got some upside too.
Lavoie has some upside, yeah. And I think he did not have the greatest preseason. Well, by that, I mean he didn't make himself visible. But we saw him last year.
A 25-year-old rookie with 16 NHL games. That's Lavoie's. That's his defect.
Yeah, that's a major defect. Wanted to talk about Brendan Brisson, sent to the Hartford team this past week. That poor fellow, man. He's been through the ringer. So what becomes of Brendan Brisson? They put him on waivers. No one claimed him. We thought he'd be back with VGK.
Yeah. You can go rookie camp next year. I mean, listen, Brisson, he had that interview where it's kind of snarky too, which is in Brisson's repertoire. Vegas and first round picks, we all get traded. Like Brisson's making this sound like he was a key cog as far as some major trade asset. Yeah, listen, Riley Smith is important. Don't get me wrong, but Riley Smith is not, this franchise type player. It wasn't like the Mark Stone deal where Eric Brandstrom got sent out and so on and so forth. So, Brisson, he's got some growing up to do off the ice and on the ice, and until he figures that out, he's going to be taking the bus in the American League and around the East Coast.
Do you think VGK was more or less showcasing like the Cole Schwints and the Lavoies? Do you think they were trying to showcase them?
It's always a showcase. It can be.
To try to give them more value to move on.
I mean, VGK and trades, why not?
Of course. Coming up next, it is What the Friday. WTF, our weekly feature, is next right here on Locked On Golden Knights.
Missed the button.
Welcome back on Lockdown Golden Knights. Tony Cardasco and Chris Golick. Thanks for tuning in everywhere. And thank you for making Lockdown VGK your first listen every day. For your second listen, you can go and find Locked On Fantasy Hockey. Steele Roden and Flip Livingstone.
I had a fantasy team.
That's right.
Someone DM me if you got a fantasy league. That's for entertainment purposes only, of course. Someone DM me.
Okay, so they provide the daily fantasy tips, I'm trying to get through this, to give you the edge over your league mates, all while making you a smarter hockey fan. Find Locked On Fantasy Hockey on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network.
I will jump in real fast before you go. So fantasy hockey, guys, listen, the best thing about fantasy hockey is it will take you out of your comfort zone of your home team, whether it's VGK and someone else or just VGK. It will help you pay attention to the rest of the league. And that's when I got involved in fantasy football some 15, 16 years ago now. And it definitely makes the league in general much more enjoyable. And I'm not saying you got to go out there and spend a lot of money or anything like that. Do it for free. Don't even put anything on it. Just go out there, do it, and it'll really help you to learn more about the league. And it's just a lot of fun. Just a little endorsement there.
Okay, here's WTF time. So
Let's go.
VGK tonight, big night. I know Golick will be there in all his splendor. Why? Because they're celebrating the life of the showgirl tonight. You know, all you Swifties like Golick. I know Chris has some WTF comments about this. And congrats to Taylor Swift on the new album. They should instead, like I said at the top, definitely they should be celebrating the Mean Girls. It's October the 3rd. That's a much better theme. WTF, Showgirls theme at the Fortress tonight.
I mean, listen, as goofy as this is,
I know you like it. Go ahead.
And I've been having fun with some of the song references earlier in the show and all that. But listen, this is creative. All right. This is going to, all jokes aside, this is going to get a pocket, whether it's 100 or 1,000 or 15, whatever the number is. This is going to bring not bad blood. This is going to bring new blood to T-Mobile. And whether this is Tyler's creation or whoever did this with the Golden Knights, I think this is smart. Honestly, this is a smart, good move. It'll probably be annoying to some fans who are there hearing nothing but Taylor Swift all night. They even have a Taylor Swift tribute artist performing and stuff and all that. But this is a good move, VGK, and this is fun. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going or not. I'm not planning on going, I don't think, but that could change. I'm just wait till the opener on Wednesday. But it's a good move, VGK. So positive WTF doing a Taylor Swift themed nights.
Okay, but I think she does a cover of Dancing Queen. So Joe Green will still fire that up if he has the opportunity. No, I don't think she does. But okay, another one. WTF. Former
not in your wildest dreams.
Here we go. Former Baltimore Orioles pitcher Ben McDonald.
Where are we going here?
Ben McDonald's been under fire somewhat, right? The other night on the baseball coverage on ESPN, playoff baseball, saying that he won't be watching NHL coverage on the network that he works for. Play-by-play guy Kevin Brown with the setup. I know that you have an opinion on this. Panthers three-peat this year? What do you think? McDonald's reply. I mean, good luck to him. Are you asking if I'm going to be watching? There is zero chance I will be watching. I'm just going to be honest with you, he says. So then later, he's on a competitive network yesterday, FS1. How could he be a guest on a competing network, for crying out loud? He said that he didn't even know that ESPN had the hockey contract, to be honest.
$2.8 billion.
I know they paid more than $1 or $2 for it, but I just didn't know that, to be honest. Why do people think that that's funny or cool? In my opinion, oh my goodness, that's just not aware. Lack of awareness. If I'm ESPN, I wouldn't be very pleased.
I mean, dude needs to calm down. He's guilty as sin. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, they paid $2.8 billion for it. And I know hockey is fourth in line as far as the major sports and everything. But if I'm ESPN, at the least, there's a meeting request on that guy's in that guy's company email.
There's one other point. One other thing.
There's more.
I just forgot about it. There's one other point that I have to make. So whoever the catcher was in the game yesterday blocks the plate, and he goes, kick save and a beauty. He was in the butterfly on that save.
The guy who was
Ben McDonald. Yes. He had a little bit of fun with it. So, all right.
okay.
WTF.
This dude's a clown. I don't know if that's he's an anti-hero. It's a Taylor Swift song. There you go. Or he's got a blank space in his head, maybe. All right. So Silver Knights are having a good start to their PR campaign here. Free parking for the game. Season ticket holders, non-season ticket holders, whatever. Show up, pull in, which two things. One, saves you a couple of bucks. And two, it gets rid of that stupid traffic coming in off of, was it Paseo Verde over there?
Yeah,
Get you right in the stadium. So that's certainly a very, very good thing right there. And I think they're doing like a cheap hot dog deal this weekend for the preseason games.
$3 hot dogs.
It's like $3. So listen, I don't know if anyone's probably, at least with the microphone, has dragged the Silver Knights harder in Southern Nevada. I will own every negative statement I have said about the Silver Knights. In the same breath, I will be more than happy to acknowledge positive change. And I come at you not just as a podcaster, media, whatever we call ourselves or whatever you call us.
You're an entertainer.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I'm also invested financially in this team on an 8-year contract. What was I thinking? So, I do have some different passion about this, and this is good. So Silver Knights, this is a very, very good start to hopefully getting some positive attention. It's not going to happen overnight, but just little by little in making this experience just a little bit better and a little bit more affordable, the changes will come. People will, I know a lot of people only driving down to Green Valley, and fine, so be it, but little positive changes here and there. And some of the people have commented on my Twitter feed, is it too little, too late? And the answer is no. It's never too little, too late to improve your business, to improve yourself, whatever you want to say. So good on the Silver Knights here for taking a positive spin. And just I'll give a 10-second one about me. WTF, if you would have told me 5 years ago that I would be still unemployed to this day after COVID, and now my kids are being homeschooled, I would have told you were absolutely nuts. So WTF in my world, a lot of fun, positive changes over the last 5 years.
So I think the Silver Knights are going to do Life of a Gallic, I think.
Let's go.
Life of a
Let's go. I mean, there'll be like 36 people there.
Real quick, any WTFs out there?
Yeah, I got I'll hit YouTube very, very quick here.
There's always some good ones.
Right.
My bookcase.
Forget 12 and a half, 13 and a half negotiations for Jack are going to lead at $14 million. I think that's higher. Hockey fans, 7,100. Who cares? Hockey players want the most money. They don't care about winning a Stanley Cup. You're wrong.
WTF. A lot of fun. And that puts the capper on a big week. And next week, we've got the regular season in hockey. So away we go. For Chris Golick, Tony Cardasco, have a great weekend. See you Monday right here on Locked On Golden Knights.